Okay, folks, another night. What I'm doing different is I got a little mat that's supposed to put in your cabinet shelves in the kitchen to keep it from sliding around. Okay, so I moved the position of the camera to the left hand side. It was too low in the dash because my dash points toward up, so you can't really see anything in the front. It's just skyward. So you see no jello effect. I have no C-Log on. I got it on what is it, classic or whatever on the picture profile. I don't have it on standard. For little stability, I got it kind of like a mesh on the dash toward the steering wheel, you know, away from the window, you know, front window. So what I do is I got a Better Homes cookbook, which is at an angle. So hopefully, and what I'm looking at now is I get a better picture now where it's positioned. So not on a tripod. I'm closer to the window. I'm going to get some gas, and then I'm going to go and get a Frappy Mocha, and hopefully they'll stay open. Okay, let me go real quick. When I'm testing out, yep, the camera didn't move. I love it. So it's kind of like a rubber mesh, right? You put it on your shelf, it doesn't move. Anything you place on top of it does not move. So I love it. He used it last night for his R6 drive at 3 o'clock in the morning. He tried earlier and it was he said it just didn't work out. But he thought about it and then he tried it this way. So what I found out was my dash kind of leans toward me, away from the window, so it's pointing up. So I thought it was level, but it's not. It's at an angle. So to counteract that, not the book end, but the other end, which is at I'd say about a 30-degree angle, pointing down. So now you got a better view of the street. Also the fact that you can see all these cars on the left. Nothing is moving. I got the defroster on again. Oh, come on, guy. Okay, now you can do it. Now I'm going to get some gas. But you see, the book is not moving because I had the mat put around the whole book. Okay, I'll just go this way. Oh, I should have gone in that lane. I'm going this way. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, $40. That's not too bad. I'm going to back up. Hopefully no one gets in behind me. Now it's Frappy Mocha time. So this looks good. Matt is staying around the cookbook. Should have put it the other way. I might do that too. So the leaf book is kind of loose on the inside. I'm hoping that it won't fall out of the book, but hopefully with the weight on the camera it shouldn't move. Okay, now let's see if we can get a Frappy Mocha before McDonald's close. Aperture priority, f1.8. I think this is the 35 millimeter. Okay, this is the lens that was refurbished. Giving it another try. Found out that I had my LCD on bright, and then I had it on high definition. HDR PQ. That's why my LCD screen looks so out of whack. So I turned that off. So you're just getting 4K. It should be stable. A lot of people are going by, is he watching TV? Yes and no. Okay, so I got 3 infos. I'm going to hit it again. Alright, so my volume's there. Now I just see the screen. So I can move the tracking down a little bit, but I think it's right in the center. It's in a good spot. I'm about 90 feet from that car that's in front of me, and I just stay in this lane all the way through. I'm thinking anyway. I say that it's been a while. Every time I go to this one, they're cleaning their Frappy Mocha, or they've closed down. Yeah, some don't stay up all night, so makes sense. I'm going to turn up the air conditioning a little bit. Hopefully the sound is a lot better. So I got part of the book next to the opening for the window defroster, and then the other half of the book snug against the well with the speed limit, gas tank, and kilometers per hour, and the engine lights and all that stuff. So it's on the left hand side. If you put your left hand on the steering wheel, it's right in front of it. I say about 1 foot away. So it's camera's halfway between the window and me. very stable. It's not moving around anywhere. But at least you get some pretty city lights. You know, traffic and stuff. This is kind of like the twilight hour. I noticed that when I was driving last night, coming from a hill on the access road, looking at the highway, how beautiful it was, with all the pretty lights on the buildings, the billboards, the cars. So I'm trying to give you that same look. I tried to shoot some deer earlier, but I've noticed, cause I was using the kit lens first, okay, and you saw the dash. But once I went to 35 millimeters with the kit lens, then I moved it up, then you didn't see the dash anymore. But I didn't know until later that when I put the 35 millimeter on, it was pointing up in the air. So I'm trying to make up for it by doing this video right now. So the way I do it is I go to one, if they're closed or don't have the Frappy Mocha, I go to another one, and if they close, well, usually if this closes, then the other one's closed. So then I go to the one by a grocery store, the one that was there earlier. One machine that's working. So you see all these cars. A truck is in the access. Card them out. See, this is busy right now. So I'm going to go in this lane, the left lane. Usually teenagers are working, so they want to hurry up and go home. They don't want people. They might be a little bit rude, a little brat. The guy in that pickup truck is mad because the other guy won't move. Yeah, a lot of people stand their ground here. You know, they're not going to be pushed. You don't know who's carrying a gun. I saw the video on YouTube the other day where the guy was and he was filming himself, okay, but the other guy was behind him, cut him off from getting off. So if I'm going to turn right or get off the highway, I'm already in the right lane. I'm not speeding up in the middle lane and then get in front of someone and then trying to get in the right. So this one car was behind this guy tailgating. Then he went to the side, passed him on the right, and the guy was so furious he took out his gun and was just shooting at that car, and he took out his windows. Ridiculous. I always say, take that guy's license away, make him walk for 6 months to a bus stop or whatever, or make him take a taxi, and he'll regret that decision. The best thing to do is report the individual that's either tailgating or causing problems on the highway, get his license number, and call it in. You don't have to shoot the guy. Because now he recorded himself. He's now in trouble with the law. You know what? I don't know if he injured that other driver, but still, you know, just get the license number and call it in. That's all you have to do. And if that individual tailgates and makes someone else angry at driving, do the same thing. Get on your cell phone, call 311 or the dispatcher. You don't have to call 911 unless he's drunk or something. And then if you get like 2 or 3 complaints on this highway, the police will be alerted. They'll catch that guy, and then they'll get back with you and says, yeah, he did it to 3 or 4 people, and they all called the police. And all you have to do is, I'm taking some time off work, I'm going to court, and we're going to teach this guy a lesson. That's the way to do it. Enough of a rant. Now for my crappy mocha. No.
Okay, what would you like?
I'd like to have a large frappy mocha.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, you're told to be the next one. You have a good night.
Thank you very much. So what I might do is try this 35mm, and then I'll put the 50mm on, and then I'll put the 16mm on. See how this goes. It is now 90 degrees outside, so you can feel the hot, humid air. It's been raining just about all week, and let me tell you, it's muggy. It's not as bad as Houston. Houston, you can cut the mugginess with a butter knife, and then it'll probably get rusty. You know what? I should have washed the windshield. Daggone it. I mean, it should still be good. The focusing is not going back and forth, so that's good. No, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Have a good one. Oh, that ice cream looks good. Let's see, 3 coffees.
Over there.
You too. Thank you. Okay. Outstanding. Look at that. Got my crappy mocha. It's a Thursday night. This is doing better than a tripod. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. Well, that's all right. I got nothing to do except for talk to you guys. And wait for this traffic to see. Guy has his fog lights on, okay? It's not even foggy. Explain that to me. Why do you have your fog lights on? You're in a Suburban or in a truck. I don't understand it. And then they got probably one of those lamps or spotlights that they use to hunt deer with. There's no deer here, folks. It's the city. They got city lights. They got too many people. And where I live, they still have skunks, rabbits, coyotes, turtles, frogs, snakes, lizards, dogs, cats, people. Man, I must be on planet Earth. Alright. So, best mileage is, or gas mileage you can get, is 55 miles to the gallon. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off Retama Park. And then I'll go in my little rectangular circle. I might surprise you going here and there. But I'm just trying out different lenses with this setup. So it might be a little bit shaky, but I got enhanced stabilization on with the lens and the camera itself enhanced. got 4K 60, not the fine, because it will overheat. I turned off all the display info because I want to see the screen. It's kind of hard when I have all the stuff on the screen and I can't see the screen. So what I'll do is when I change the this truck is driving me nuts. Okay, so they speed up when you try to get in the right lane. Here's the tail light out. Okay, drive on the left-hand side, Randy. You don't want to hit those manholes or manhole covers. I could have probably lost a tooth or something if I went all over those. So I'm liking this camera all the time. 35mm. The exposure compensation's at 0. I tried it at different settings, and let me tell you, I didn't see a difference. So should be auto ISO, but everything looks great. Now I might move the thing down on the image, but what I want to do is go straight and have a look at these stoplights. Look at the glare, because primes do much better than the kit lens. Oh yeah, much better. I'm liking this 35mm, folks. And I think the box is in the perfect spot. Oh yeah, I'm seeing things that I didn't see last night. You probably saw a lot of noise at the video I put up today, or yeah, this morning. Actually, I put it up just before 12, but it was ready by 8. So there's the cul-de-sac. But I'm going to drive around the neighborhood to see the performance. So the camera's not shaking. It's doing a great job. And I'm liking it. It's probably the best video yet. I get better all the time with different videos. Now, I wasn't too thrilled about the ceramic mic, but I've grown attached to it also. It's getting nice and cool in this cabin. My window hasn't defrosted yet. I'm debating if I should put on that 18mm or 50mm. Speed bump. Whoa. You know, if this turns out good, I can put my camera on the dash and take the dogs out for a walk and just carry my camera around. figured that the Rode wireless mic was just too much of a hassle. And so I got the air conditioning setting on 3. The only problem with this entrance right here to this neighborhood, you know, cars park and their trucks on the side, so it's very narrow. It gets very narrow. So this is a little bit different drive. Guy probably sees my LCD screen and he says, "Is he watching TV?" So they knocked down some horse stalls and they cleared off all the debris. Boy, they were quick. So they only knocked down half of them. Okay. So I don't know if they're going to put up more apartments or whatever. Kind of like duplexes and stuff for people to stay if they have their horses. Info, if I can find it. Yeah, no overheating. It's looking good. So you can tell where it's still kind of the sky is still kind of light. So it's 8:54. Okay, I turned it off. Good. Bright. Excellent. The screen looks outstanding. I'm really debating if I should put on the 18, or I mean the 16 or the 50. And I'm liking this screen because you get the whole street in front of you, both lanes. You get a good view. The focus bar is a little bit up, but all the signs are in that focus bar. I see no stuttering. No jello effect. I'm going to turn down the air conditioning. You don't have to shout because this cameras can pick up anything, even the car noise. Just remember that. You don't have to shout. Especially you don't have to shout at people that are deaf or blind. The blind can hear quite well. The deaf don't care. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. See, there's a truck. So how does the city look, especially at this view? And there's There's the police again. They stopped someone else. Maybe another accident. I don't know. They're probably fixing that guardrail. That's what they're probably doing. And there's Retama Park again. You know the system. So what I'll do is I'll go to the cul-de-sac and I'll change the lens and start another video. That way you just add 3 videos to my driving around. And give you different scenes. That's the way it should be. Keep it entertaining. Don't do the obvious. Do something that's surprising. No bungee jumping. No skydiving. No swimming with sharks. So, what I think I'll do, because since the screen looks good, when I change it, I'll put on a 16mm. I'll probably regret it, but anyhow. Okay. See? That tree looks great, doesn't it? Cameras are wonderful. They can see in the dark. Go. So I'm going to end this video. As always, if you like it, please subscribe. Please give me a like. If you have any questions, just write in a comment below. Hit that notification bell if you want to see any more of my videos to alert you. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye. Now I gotta find this switch. There we go. Okay, folks, just a little extra. If you're doing a recording and you get like messages, or you had a QuickTime player to view your video before you compress it and then send it to YouTube or render it or whatever, shut them down, because then you'll get a little stuttering and chuttering effects, the wobbly, mirage, jello effect in your videos that will hurt the performance of what you're trying to send. And shoot, I had messages, I had Spotlight search on. I never used Spotlight, so I think I seen some cat hair, so I think my cat was up here hitting the keyboard, which I left out Usually I put in a cubby hold here, and he doesn't mess with it, but he must have been laying down. So when I started doing this video, it was stuttering, and it was perfect before. So he was sleeping up here last night, and removed everything. It's a good idea just to reboot your computer. I didn't do that, but I turned off all the other applications, and the video is much better. But still, it's kind of slow and choppy. So after I send this video, I'll shut it down. Then I'll send the next two up. I did 4 videos. Yes, actually I did 5. But when I put the mesh down, it was too low. The camera, my dash goes up like this, just a little. And I thought it was straight, but no. So the lens was pointing straight up. Well, not straight up, but above the pictures that you're supposed to see, like on the road, people walking, the deer. The only time you saw the deer is when I picked up the camera just to show on the side view. So it was very frustrating. I got the Betty Cook crock book, one on the notebook binder, and it's at a 30-degree angle. I put that mesh around it, and you'll see the camera on top of that mesh, on top of the Betty Crocker cookbook. That way, it counteracted the up on the dash. It was a little bit more down this way, and it was perfect. You didn't see the windshield wipers unless I turned them on, and it was excellent. Best video ever. So it's a learning process. It's just testing in a car. See how the video works. So anyhow, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.